Welcome, randoms,
to our channel again.
to the live stream.
The live stream of the
Our
channel.
very first live stream.
Oh, yeah, that's true. It's our very first.
Very first.
Yeah. See, I made a mistake. I didn't realize that my YouTube was open on my personal channel, so I uploaded a story time on my personal channel. So we're redoing the story time on this channel. And so it was originally with ice cream.
Kit Kat mint.
We have chocolate and Potter. Potter is my rat, and she's over there right now,
Potter.
running away.
She's gonna eat your clothes.
No.
Okay. Can I have one?
Our story time is, we just got back from a haunted house type thing that was inside an arena. Oh, that's more cool. And
Okay.
oh shit. Do you want to say my part? I'm stealing it.
I'm gonna drop you by accident. Whew. Okay. Well, we were pretty much waiting in line. See, I don't know how to say the word, but
Epileptic.
that. Yes, I know I can't say the word. It's not my fault. Thank you. And with all the flashes, it kind of sucked. It was still really good, but I kind of had to close my eyes for most of it.
I guided her,
Yeah.
which didn't go so well.
I kept stepping on her foot. But the part for me the scariest part for me would be because they had a cornfield kind of looking thing, and there was clowns and people screaming in your face, which Claudia screamed back in their faces.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was quite funny, but you made the connection go back, Claudia.
It was
But-
always bad.
I know. I was just trying to blame you. But yeah, that's pretty much what my part.
I'm finishing my chocolate first.
Huh.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Was it your favorite or the one that scared you the most?
That was the scary part. The cornfield looking shit.
The scariest part for me was when, you turned a corner and then, boom, you were facing a room full of, fog. And in that fog, there was,
10 girls.
a lot of girls. But they were, zombies or something.
They look like nurses.
I still have one in my hand. They were something, I don't know what they were. And you had to, go through them to go to the other side.
Why did chicken pox?
And I just found it creepy because I've always been kind of, scared of the idea of zombies. It creeps me out. I can stand beside one and be okay with it, but the idea of, a zombie apocalypse happening scares the living shit out of me. Potter, what are you doing?
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah. Okay. Hide the chocolate, though. She's gonna eat it. You were would go forcefully through them, and I kind of find that,
Well, we don't like pushing people, so it was kind of...
it was, I don't know, I just found it awkward, because, their boobs are kind of, against you, and you're just,
Please don't invade my privacy.
yeah, I don't know. And then there was that time where I couldn't find the door, and, there's not only me and Emma in the haunted house, there was, my two other sisters and my sister's friend, and we were, in a train. We were initially supposed to be side by side. Emma ditched me, so I was...
Well, dude, the fucking hallway was this.
Excuses. It was, but still, she could have just, hugged me, and, we were,
Dude, I was holding on to you.
uh-huh,
I was holding on to you.
uh-huh.
I was.
I was forced to be up front, which doesn't really bother me that much because I have nightmares without no problem. And so yeah, and
Lawson.
yeah,
Hey, you guys, shout out Lawson. Probably would never know. Not until you.
Water just wiped out.
Slipped.
It's trying to go through my legs. Look at that.
I'm slipping like a slippery snake.
Can I help you, one?
We had to pay to get in. So.
Yeah, it was $10. It wasn't.
Which they said it would be a discount if we got dressed.
Yeah, that's why we have our costumes done up.
We're really cheap.
Yeah,
Dollar store is our best friend.
Dollar store and the thrift store
Yeah.
are
Our
my
best
second
friends.
home.
Well, yeah. Well, second and third home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, and so Emma's Freddy Krueger. Her hat is inside the car.
Too damn lazy to get it.
Yeah.
But wait, there's like she did my scars here. I'm not gonna strip or
Wanna
anything.
see my scars?
But yeah, she did this.
Yeah, I
She's
did
got
that.
a eye. There was some here, but that came off with ice cream.
Yeah, 'cause we ate ice cream.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I'm a goddess type thing. I had an eyelash on here, but it came off, so that was over and done with. So yeah, that's what we are.
What's your favorite part of it? What was your favorite? Parker, don't eat your nails.
It wasn't really a favorite part. You're nice. What are you doing? It was just the part where the guy was walking on beside us, and I asked because he was. I don't remember what he was dressed up as.
He was just like has like scars on his face. He wasn't really anything. He was like a victim.
Here, you hold this for a little bit. I feel like I'm putting it always on me.
Yeah.
But he was like following us like for a while, and I was like, if you're gonna follow us, hold my hand at least. So like, I even put out my hand, and he was just like, because I said it in English, and we live somewhere French.
Yeah.
So.
That probably gave us our whereabouts.
Yeah. And that's where we were,
but it was really fun, to be honest. Like, even though I kept taking your shoe off, but
yeah, because we turned out to be doing like this caterpillar thing,
human
like
centipede.
A human centipede. We're all holding each other's waists. Well, I was up front, so I wasn't holding anybody's waist.
But
But
we're holding Casper.
so that happened.
But my favorite part would, well, I mean, I'd keep my eyes closed for most of it.
Yeah, because she couldn't stand the lighting.
Like the haunted houses and stuff. There's like the flashes because it brings a creepy effect. I can't do it. I can't do it. So I'm like, it kind of sucks.
I just found it funny because like we were just so lost. Like
We
I
had
had
to
to ask
ask
for
him,
the
yeah.
door. I had to ask where else do we go constantly.
Oh, I have a boyfriend there. He's a nice
It's not literally her boyfriend.
No. I just say it because he was looking. Yeah, there was. But he was in a police outfit with like scars all over his face. I'm like, hey, I can create more. Because no Freddy Krueger. Sorry, I'm really bad at making jokes. But
I want to work at a haunted place.
well, why don't you work at the Drummondville?
I was offered a job there.
Because she was like literally doing stare-offs, and like the guy's like, "You're cool. You want a job?"
No, it was more like because like at this place it's like Drummondville, like you said. You basically just tell them where we live close to.
No, that's like couple hours away from.
Either way, there's this haunted village, like it's a whole type village thing that they do up. And
Well, they use the campground.
well, it's like basically a whole village,
Yeah.
and so you're walking through. You go to each house, building type thing, and we were like waiting in line or something, or we just got out of a house. Emma wasn't with me. I was with a bunch of girls, and we were walking, and then like this dude that looked like a penguin. I think you have a picture of him.
Yeah, I have a picture of him.
Yeah. And they, you know how they have this character type way of them, and they like follow you, or they like tap you or whatever. So he was following me, and I knew he was following me. And then he tapped me, so I like turned quickly right around, and we were like face to face.
Well, face to beak.
Face to beak. And so like I was staring at him because he was staring at me, and I wasn't gonna be the sore loser and lose.
She has to win.
I have to. So
And for your like self.
That's where I get it from.
yeah. And so I kept on staring at him, and he was like, and he did that too, a
Like,
couple
bitch.
of times. But like I did it back, and he turned around at some point, and then I was like, okay, I guess it's done. Like I won or something. So then I started walking away, and then he ran up behind me, and so I turned back around, and then that's when he's like, "You're pretty good at this. You should work here." And then I was like, "I know." And then I asked him, "How do I apply?" and all of that, and he's like, "It's online, blah blah blah."
Like everything online.
Online. And
My
so
hair-
yeah,
I think half my hair is out.
I love horror stuff. Like it's just amazing.
It's
and
horrifying. It's horrifying.
I love Halloween. I love Halloween. It's like the best thing ever, and I wish like it would be more like it was like years and years ago, where every house was done up and.
Well, yeah, because like most of the houses now they don't do anything, and like with little kids, like you know they
It sucks. Like they're too young to know how it was before.
like ours.
Like it sucks. Like I guess like the whole things that are going on. Like you know how there was like the killer clowns for a while. Like I guess that kind of didn't make it better.
No.
And then like.
Well, if you think about it, all the holidays are slowly dying.
Well, Christmas, to be honest, I don't know if anybody's Christian or anything anymore, but for us, it's more like a family gathering type thing. Like, it's not even to celebrate Jesus
No.
or whatever.
To celebrate each other,
Yeah, it's just like a second thing.
which we eat a lot anyways.
Yeah. Our family eat a lot, but we don't gain weight.
Nope. That's our gift.
Yeah. Sad.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah.
Oh,
And my arms are not that long.
we know.
Um,
For a little bit.
but like even the horror movies today, like there's some good ones,
They're
but
shitty.
it's slowly dying.
Jason X
Yeah.
fucking is the worst movie ever. I don't know if anybody else knows the movie, but it's shit.
You guys are like maniacs like we are. You understand what we're talking about. If you're
Halloween themed.
Yeah.
Halloween's coming, even though it's on a Tuesday, which sucks. I don't even know if I'm going trick or treating. I'm too old, but you know what?
but dude, we're like
it's free
we're not-
candy, dude.
Yeah.
Free candy, and like you go to people's houses, and it's like the idea. But when I get older and I have my own place, and people ask me trick or treat, I'm giving them a trick. Because it's not even an option now. It's more people just give treats. Like, has anyone ever offered you a trick? Never. You?
No.
Like, sometimes they'll scare you, but they still give you
A treat.
A treat. Like, at least fucking make me piss myself or something.
Like the haunted house that mom, me, and her friend went.
Oh, my friend?
Yeah.
Zoe? Yeah.
Yeah, pushed me towards the monsters. Yeah. No, just to protect me.
Child sacrifice. What are you talking about?
Well, like with Jonesville, I went 4 years in a row.
I only went once.
But it was like I seen the guy that I've seen, like I can remember the guy because he wore pretty much the same thing
Maybe.
the very first year, and like I'm like I waved at him because I'm like I recognize you, and he like came up to me, he's like, what do you want? I'm like, I just want to say hi. And he's like, what do you want? I'm like, I just said I just wanted to say hi to you.
I would be like, a hug.
Well, I usually ask them to take pictures, but with him, he was kind of like,
Butter.
like, I get it, it's his character, but he wasn't like, oh, no.
That was like the time when well, the only time I went, and it was like this really claustrophobic, I don't know what else that was, but it was like really like squishy.
Yeah.
And there was like you had to go through. It looked like an attic. It looked like we were in the attic, and there was like a window you had to go through or something. This dude wearing a sinister mask came out of, I don't even know where he came out of. And
there's holes everywhere. Like, you can't find...
And then I was like, hey, it's the guy from Sinister. And he's like, you know that movie? I'm like, yeah. And then we high-fived. Like, it's just...
Out of character. Like, oh my god, yeah.
He did. And, like, I think he was just shocked that somebody recognized where that came from. And he spoke English, too. I think that's why we high-fived.
Did he have a cute-ass voice?
It was, 3 years ago, dude.
Oh.
I don't remember.
For me, okay, this guy, he had, extension to his body. He was, yay high with, glowing eyes. I'm like, oh. Because, it's, those, tall-ass people. They
stilts?
have... Yeah, well, he wasn't wearing stilts.
I heard gay high.
High. Not gay high.
Gay high.
And, I'm like, oh, can I take a picture with you? Because I said in English. Because I'm English. That makes sense. So I'm like, okay. And I'm like, he's like, yeah, sure. And I'm like, you look so... Oh, you're welcome. I'm like, you have a really nice voice. He's like, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome, because it was taking so much. So I'm like, we just kept talking. And and he's like, thank you. I'm like, you're welcome. I'm like, and then the second time we were going to ask, another one, which we did. And he was really nice. I was like, I wanted to ask his name. Liar. And someone, which is probably they already found me.
Potter.
And he was really cool. And people there was he's oh, nice face, but I can't really do it because the makeup and shit. But they just kept touching my face. And someone kept grabbing my ankles. I'm like, can you not? I need to walk. It's bad enough I fall on my own. I don't need your help. So I'm like, ah. And there's this one house that we went 3 times. Because it was I don't know, my friend Chucky and my best friend's little brother. I'm not going to say his name. And Chucky's is not his real name, but I call him that because he is evil.
Who?
Chucky.
Oh.
But, and he went first because he's like, yeah. I grabbed him. I made sure that he stayed in front. And people, it was really, because there was this pressure thing you have to go through. It was
hey, there was that at Nightmares too.
Yeah. Well, we had to go through it. He was being an a-hole. Well, I'm pretty sure I can say asshole, but still. He would not move. And I'm getting really squished and claustrophobic because my best friend's behind me. And I'm like, can you please move? And he's just oh, we have to wait for the people to come. And all I seen was this character come by. I'm like, move! I pushed him inside the hole. That's kind of funny. And I'm like, no, move! And he's taller than me and a lot bigger than me because he's taller. And at the end, relax. I'm like, you did not. I fault
when you go to a haunted house or whatever.
Yeah.
And they walk heavily behind you, or you can feel something behind you.
Yeah.
I feel it's aggression, and it freaks me out because I'm like, okay, what's going on?
Yeah.
And it just freaks me out, and I hate it. I could just turn around and beat the shit out of them. I fucking hate it.
When I get scared, I want to hit the person.
But we're non-violent people. I would cry if I hurt somebody. Literally, they could be trying to stab me. I'm like, please no. I don't want to hurt you.
I need to hit you. I'm so sorry. Warn the people.
We are the definitions of Canadians.
Yeah. I say sorry so many fudging times. To my friend, I fell asleep on call with him. And he's and I woke up. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. He's like, well, you were tired. It makes sense. I'm like, I'm so sorry. He's like, well, you were talking too. You talked and then you moved your pillow and you fell asleep afterwards.
That happened last night.
I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. And he's like, you don't need to say sorry. You're tired. It makes sense. I'm like, but I'm so sorry. And he's like, okay. I'm like, sorry. And he's like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm like, I'm sorry though.
She has an issue.
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, because that happened last night, and because I went, like, when I wake up, I always go in her bed and, like, talk or whatever. And, like, that's what he was telling her, and we were all, like, laughing about it.
Yeah, because I've been doing that a lot lately. Every time, like, I call someone, I fall asleep with, like, on call with them. That's, like, my second time so far. But it's really bad.
I used to do it all the time. It feels like, you know when you have a boyfriend and you constantly sleep with them or something? No, like you did have one.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, and you're used to sleeping with somebody, or you have a girlfriend. I don't know what subscribers we have, if it's a girl or a boy or somebody else. I know there's other genders out there.
Or a teddy bear.
Or a teddy bear. And
I currently have a teddy
like
bear.
you feel safe and all of that, and then, for example, that thing that you were sleeping with disappears or goes away, like, and then you stay up all fucking night, and you're like, I can't sleep. Like, I had people on Skype that I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. They would call me so I would be able to sleep, because I would not be able to sleep without somebody Skyping me.
Why didn't you call me? Because
well, it all started when we lived in Black Lake.
Yeah.
So, like, I could not sleep without somebody, or feeling like somebody was there, because I had my friends there
with
for me.
For me, it was it was funny because Dude Face was drunk.
Dylan?
Not that Dude Face. Well, never mind. I could just say his name then. But Jeremy, because he was like drunk as fuck. And, like, I was talking about Drummondville, and he fell asleep. And I was like talking. I was falling asleep to my own words. I'm like, and then boom, we both fell asleep. I'm like, apparently it died at one point, but I was like, oh well, not my fault. And like, it was really, I felt comfortable sleeping.
Exactly, like, it just feels better, and you feel safe too.
And when I did it last night with Brandon, it was like, because like when Mom told me,
Yeah.
the thing, like I was so upset.
Yeah.
And like and then the other shit, yeah. But like, I fell asleep and I felt really bad, but I mean, I felt.
Let's get back on to Halloween.
Yeah, I intend to do that a lot. I intend to like say something and then like, oh, I remember this.
You digress.
Yeah. Like right now, that rock is driving me nuts. I don't know why. I'm like, why is there a rock inside this house?
Because I liked it. Wait, that's the one. Wait, I'll go get it.
Or like like how you have like earrings that look like bells.
Don't diss my shit.
I'm not dissing it. I'm just confused.
It's stuck in my face.
I was doing that all day.
I kept this because it looked like it was a sword.
Ah, okay.
Like, see, there's the handle. There's the.
But was that at the
T-part.
time when we were looking for gold?
Yeah.
We were looking for gold. It sounds really
But
stupid,
doesn't
but it's
it look
funny.
like a sword?
We're really weird.
And weak.
Well, weak in our arms. We can't lift. Well, no,
Our legs are pretty good.
My legs are like, I can suffocate someone. Well, they look tiny here, because my jeans are kind
Mine
of.
look like toothpicks, but
I can kill someone with them. I would never kill someone, but you know. You never know.
so yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's enough for
my
a
hands.
video.
Yeah.
We have like
25 minutes.
25 minutes. So stay safe. Have a good Halloween or holiday.
Or staying inside your house.
And eat
Watch
chocolate.
random. Yeah. Steal your siblings' chocolate. That's what I'll be doing.
So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Become one of our weirdos.
Our randoms.
Randoms. I'm sorry.
Because we are random.
Yep.
Twin-like randoms.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Ta-ta.
Nice.